Okay, so I decided to make a response video to this hipoint magazine disconnect. A lot of people comment and saying that the hipoint comes with the disconnect magazine features, the safety feature, which they are correct. But it's kind of my fault because I already had it within the video, but I took that part off where I talk about it a little bit. So nobody really could tell that the magazine was already in the gun when I was testing it. Here's what happened. So I ordered a new magazine. So what happened is the magazine was inside when I dropped it. It broke the base plate, so it made it look like the magazine was not inside of it when I was test firing it, okay? Some of you guys are new to the gun industry, don't know what magazine is supposed to look like. Here's the difference. This is a new one, and this is the one that fell out. So it has this base plate right over here, and it's missing on this. So when I fired it, you guys thought that the magazine wasn't in it, but it was. This is how it looked when I was firing it. And what happened is when I was shooting it, let me come over there, it wasn't clicking, it was just kind of pushing back. It wasn't locking, because if a magazine was in it, it would lock. If magazine wasn't inside of it, it would lock, it would not go back. But you can tell it was just pushing back. Something got destroyed inside of it. And I kind of had a feeling that's what it was. That's why I didn't elaborate too much on this, and it's my fault. I should have said something about that. But I ordered a new one. We're gonna test it right now. What fell out of this one was the spring, the fall lower, the plastic thing that sits right over here, holds the bullet, and the base plate. So those three things were missing. However, on this hipoint, the safety feature, it's within the grip, so it wouldn't have made a difference if it was the fall lower or the base plate. So if the magazine was in it like this, it would activate it to make it fire. And I think some people also mentioned that, oh, the fall lower, it has to be there, but no, it does not have to be there. The magazine will just push the safety bar out of the way to where it'll activate the firing pin. I'm gonna open this later, but I already I have a feeling right now it's not gonna work even with the new magazine. So let's put it in. I just took it out of the box, I haven't done nothing to it. So it clicks in, so now you see the difference. Now you can tell that the magazine was in it. Some of the people didn't see that, so they assumed the magazine was not in it when I was firing it. And it's doing the same thing. Yeah, it's not doing anything. Let's put a round in it. Just to be sure, this is the new magazine that everybody wanted to see. Rigo. Rigo's on the bottom here. He's just chilling. That's pretty good, your ears?
Yes.
Okay, so we have a round right in there. Brand new magazine. We'll put it in. Fire in the hole. Nothing, even with the new magazine. Oh, it did chamber it in though, that's for sure. So the bullet is in it. It ejects it, so that's positive. Okay, so let's open it so we can talk about what's going on in there, and let's see if we can figure it out, okay? So the new magazine didn't do it, and I kind of had a feeling with that because the way it was just pushing back. If a magazine is out, like I said already, it will just lock, it will not go back at all. But that's not what was happening. So, let's see how we do this. All right. There's a pin back here. I had to YouTube how to take this apart. I need the hammer. So I'm gonna push the pin out from the back. Well, let me see, what am I doing? Should I take the, I don't have the proper tools to take this apart. Okay, it's coming out. Problem is, I need something to put this on so it doesn't fall in dirty. Okay, so there's the pin, came out. Okay, so, Jasper, are you here? Screwdriver. I think it's on this side. Wait, let's take out the slide. I think, okay, oh, something fell out. What is that? So this is the slide, but there's a spring right over here, and this popped up. It looks like something, I'm not sure. Jasper, how focused is it in there? I don't know if you can see it or not. I need to be really in there. Let me see. Okay, that's good. Wait, hold it there, right there. Okay, something is broken right over here. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. So when this fell, it pushed it, really shoved it in there. So maybe it pushed something out of the way. It looks like maybe broke something right in there. So anyway, back to the grip, the safety bar, the safety trigger that everyone's talking about. Okay, so this comes right off. Ooh, what's that? Okay, so this is the magazine disconnect that they're talking about right over here. What happens is if a magazine is inside like this, it pushes that bar over and it clears the way for the trigger to be pulled. This was already shoved in there, so something was definitely broken in here or jammed. It's not supposed to be like that. Okay, there we go. So when the magazine goes inside, Jasper, can you come a little bit lower so they can see it from the angle? No, lower. You guys see how when I pull the magazine out, that bar kind of drops? That's the magazine disconnect bar, or whatever it's called. So it had nothing to do with the follower being on the top or the base plate. So when I was shooting it, the magazine was already in it. So when the magazine is in, it clears the way for the trigger to be pushed, and that kind of pulls the firing pin, I guess, from the top. We'll put that back in there. So I bet you now that this is cleared out. I don't know if that broken area has anything to do with it, but let's see. Okay, this goes back in there like that. This is for the magazine. That goes in there. Okay, I think it's good now. It should work. Yeah. So we'll put this back. We are experts. Let me see. It's locked. Okay, perfect. Here's what happened. You see, it's not pushing back anymore. The magazine disconnect is doing what's supposed to do now. Before it was just pushing back softly. Now it's locked in. And now if I put this back in, it should push it back all the way. There we go. So that's working now. Before it wasn't. Now let's put the slide back together. The spring goes right over here. Oh! Rigo. Spring goes right in there. Am I doing this right? I think so. Okay. Let's test it with the new one. I know the old one is gonna probably work. There we go. Something was jammed in there, one of the bars, whatever they're called. But now it's clicking. The new one will work too, probably. Oh, this one locks in. Maybe the follower has to be there for this for it to lock in. Okay, weird. Okay. It should work now. Let me put this pin back in here. We need some gun tools. Okay, so that's in there. You can't use the old magazine because, like I said, the follower and the spring is all out of the way. So barrel looks like a little messed up in the front. Hopefully it doesn't blow up in my hand. Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
Let me put 2 rounds. See if it cycles. Ready?
Ready.
Ah, worked. We'll go 3 fast rapid fires. Okay, it worked. The trigger is locking now. It's not going back, it's doing what it's supposed to do. Okay, that's it. Hopefully that answers a lot of your guys' question. If you guys liked it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and as always, thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next time.